Well, I want to welcome into our conversation Hilary Fordwich. She is the president of Strellmark LLC Business Development Consultants. Hilary, good to see you.
That's great. Thank you very much for having me. Appreciate it.
Another important day across the pond. We're getting down to business today, and we just got news of this tech prosperity deal, $150 billion investment in the UK from U.S. businessmen. What do you make of it?
Well, I think it's going to be very good for both sides of the Atlantic. What does it mean? It means obviously jobs, it means security, and it also means a great boost for AI, both in the medical industry and also particularly with regard to nuclear as well. So it's far reaching. I know Microsoft has put in 42 billion of that. It's huge in terms of what it means for US companies, then of course US jobs, but also for the UK. What this means in terms of nuclear development of nuclear sites in Hartlepool, northeast England. Data centers take about as much electricity per day as all of New York City. So there's a great demand for more power. And part of this deal is innovative technologies which are going to be dealing with the nuclear waste, which of course both sides of the Atlantic is a huge concern, turning that nuclear waste into usable electricity. And very important, also, the UK still purchases components for nuclear energy from Russia, and that will cease and desist. So it's better for security, better economically, and it means a great amount of jobs and obviously prosperity both sides of the Atlantic.
The goal is to make UK energy independent, and I heard Keir Starmer in his comments saying 12 new nuclear reactors in all as part of this deal. Obviously, they rolled out the red carpet. You're seeing some of the pageantry. It was a lovely day yesterday to watch. Just an incredible display of hospitality as the entire country, the king and queen, of course, representing the entire country, welcoming in the president and so many of the dignitaries who were there last night. Keir Starmer, though, looking for this better trade deal today with the United States. He wants to lower that 25% tax on steel and on aluminum. Is he going to get it?
Well, I think the way that President Trump is feeling right now, I venture to say so last night at the state dinner, he actually said this is one of the greatest honors of his life. So I think they treated President Trump with exactly what he wanted and what he was expecting with a great degree of respect. And also he was given private opportunities like laying the wreath at the tomb of the former Queen Elizabeth, with whom he had a very good relationship. So the likelihood of a good outcome, I think, is highly likely.
The president's had a problem with a digital tax that's imposed on U.S. businesses and Americans. Trump wants that dropped completely, doesn't he?
Yes, he does. Both sides actually would like to have that drop. Why would the UK want to drop it? They want to drop it because they want to obviously improve the relationships with the US. So there is incentives for both. The income was needed from that taxation. And of course, with this greater investment and greater deal, there's less need for that income. And if I might make additional mention of something, last night at that state dinner, for anybody who missed it, the CEO of Newsmax, our CEO, Chris Ruddy, was seated right opposite President Trump and King Charles. I think that was not by mistake. The royals do nothing by mistake. That was quite deliberate. Brilliant for Newsmax.
I saw that, and we were working on trying to get that imagery. I believe we have a little clip of video. We're going to try to get that turned around here in the next 24 hours and share it with our audience. It was a great moment for those of us who follow Chris Ruddy here at Newsmax and his leadership. So it was wonderful to see that acknowledged. In terms of the investment in the UK, before I let you go, Hilary, this big package, this tech package, this is $150 billion investment, Microsoft, NVIDIA. The impact cannot be overstated to the UK, but you're saying it also benefits the United States. How?
Oh, absolutely, because this is going to strengthen. Obviously, we have a lot of business over there anyway, and it will strengthen because obviously, don't forget, the UK is a huge purchaser of US products. And I know that 2 million already Brits work for American companies, but there are at least 2 million Americans work for the British. So it's going to mean more jobs. Because those are American companies. More Americans will be going over there as well. So beneficial for both nations.
Hilary Fordwich, we really appreciate your perspective. And it was perfect timing. We had you slotted for the top of our broadcast, and then this tech deal aside moments before we came to air. Timing's impeccable. We appreciate your perspective as always.
Thank you for having me.